Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I can officially say that because I have 9 subscribers and this is my second video. So today we're doing dip powder nails with all OPI products. So we're using the OPI Clear and the color we're using is called Leonardo's Model Color. I'm showing you that this is my glitter clear because that's the only clear I have from OPI, so it's kind of contaminated with some glitter, but that's okay. Leonardo's Model Color is actually a glitter anyway, so it works out fine. So there's the color. I think I'm going to grab the swatch too after I open it. But it's really pretty. It's like a purple that has some pink sparkles, I guess. And there's the swatch. It's super cute. It's from their Milan collection that came out this spring, I believe. And then I have my OPI Bond Aid and the dip liquids. So we're going to go ahead and get started with a layer of clear, and so that's just going to help get my nails a little bit stronger. They're pretty flimsy right now, so I did take down some of the length because I like them stronger than longer. Does that make sense? So here's the base liquid from OPI, and I'm just going to do about half of my nail with the clear, and then after that I'm going to do another layer, I believe a full layer of the clear, just to add that strength to my nail. Now we're going to go in with the color, and so I'm just going to get a little toothpick and kind of mix it up. I don't know if you have to do this. I mean, I've seen people do it. I'm not sure if it makes a difference, but I do it anyway. And so since I built up my nail already, and this is a pretty opaque color, I'm just going to go ahead and do a full dip instead of doing like half and then gradually adding onto it. So I just did a full dip, and I'm going to do that to all 5 of my nails. In case you're wondering, if you did watch my video, my first video with eye gel products, I have a sad update. My thumbnail actually lifted, and that's never happened to me before throughout the months. I mean, I haven't been dipping forever, but throughout the months of me dipping, I haven't had any lifting with my process, so I was wondering if it was maybe the eye gel liquids. I'm not really sure, but I did lose a nail, which is why I decided to redo them. And then another update on my glitter, in case you're wondering. It took forever to remove them. I used the same method as I always do, and since it was chunky glitter, it took like 20 minutes to soak off, whereas if I just did a solid color, it would take like 7-8 minutes most. So that's a little update there in case you're wondering. And then I did want to try the pour over method. So what I did was I did it on my pinky finger. I actually wanted to do it on all 10 of my fingers, but I completely forgot. I have the worst memory ever, and I'm not sure if I cut it out, but when I go back for my second dip on my pinky, I had the intentions of doing the pour over method for all of my dips, and I just completely forgot. So I did the second coat was a dip, and then I think on the third one I did the pour over, so I don't even know how accurate testing that could be. I know that at some point I'm going to have to try and remember to do all of my nails that way if I really want to see if the pour over method is any better. I'm not sure. I'm fine with the dip method, but I just wanted to try it. So a little bit about the liquids. I've used them before. You could probably tell that the bottles are half empty, but the base liquid from OPI is really nice. I really like the thickness. It's pretty thin. The only thing is that it's really quick drying, so if you notice on my thumb, I didn't quite dip it quick enough, I'm assuming, so I did have like a patch there. So you do have to work pretty fast if you're using the OPI dip base. And I did decide to add some glitter to it. I tried to do like a ombre kind of thing again, but I think, like I just said, the base is really fast drying, quick drying, so I wouldn't recommend doing an ombre with solid colors. I think it would be okay for a glitter because the glitters are kind of spread out anywhere, and sometimes there's some empty patches. So I wouldn't really recommend doing it for solid colors, but it worked out fine for the glitter. So I did that to both my thumb and my ring finger. Those were my accent nails, and I used Sunblist by iGel, which I think I talked about in my last video. I used Lilactic in my last video, but it's the same holochrome from iGel. And since these are all glitter colors, I did cap and clear, especially those accent fingers, since they had that chunky glitter. I really wanted to lay those glitter flakes flat against my nail. So of course next step is the OPI activator, so I went ahead and applied that to all of my fingers, and I did my other hand before moving on. So now that my other hand is done, I went ahead and filed, shaped, and buffed, and all that good stuff, and there is my second coat of activator. And then I just let that dry, and then I'll go in with a paper towel to get off the remaining activator, so that way it doesn't mess up my brush. And I kind of cheated a little bit because I've used the OPI liquids before, and I didn't really love the top coat. Every time I used it, I got streakiness or some dull spots. So I did just use them on my accent fingers because I feel like with glitter you can't really tell so much if the top coat is as shiny. So that's what I did. And then for my other fingers, I used the Virgo and Gem top coat because that's my favorite, and it's always super shiny. I've never had any problems with it. On my other hand, I did decide to use the OPI top coat on my pinky because I feel like it would give a better comparison of streakiness or shininess for a top coat, and it actually came out pretty good. I don't know if the other times that I've used it I did something wrong, but it was actually really shiny and comparable to my Virgo and Gem. I just finished off with some cuticle oil and we're all done with this mani. I think it came out really good. I really like the OPI products, so if you're interested in them, I would say get them. I never really know how to end a video, but thanks for watching and subscribing and liking, and bye!